We'll talk a little bit about the breaststroke pullout. The breaststroke pullout has been done lots of different ways, and if you watch underwater breaststroke pullouts, you'll see them done many different ways by many different athletes. I'm going to show you one way to do it today, and I hope this will be a benefit to you. The first thing I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to work on making sure that your push-off is perfect. So we want a great push-off with your feet together, toes together, ankles together, legs, all the water out between your legs. Squeeze your cheeks, line your toes, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, head and hands, all up in one straight line. So I could draw a straight line from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. Dak, can you hop out and I'll show that? So your body balance and your body position is critical. Go ahead and put your arms up, bud. In this spot. Straighten your wrist here, buddy. One hand on top of the other. Good. So we want the back of the head in line up with the back of the wrist. So if this is the back of the wrist, we want the back of the head, the back of the shoulder blades, the back of the tailbone, okay? The back of the calves and the back of the heels with the feet together, okay? And that's his position. And we don't want an arch in the back, so we don't want an arch, we want a flat back, okay? So he shifts the hips a little bit to get that flat back, okay? So now we've got hands, head, hips, and heels all in one line. When he pushes off the wall, he's got to find a way to balance that body as quickly as possible. Okay, Dak, thanks, buddy. Let's get in the water and try it. Okay, so he's going to glide off the wall. He's going to focus on balancing his teeter-totter and holding his position. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do, and he's going to stop in the middle of the pool, and he's going to come on back, and we're going to go to step number 2. So here's a good push-off. Feet together, toes pointed, balance your body, nice glide off the wall, hands, head, hips, and heels all lined up. Okay, so the next segment then is we're going to take Dak and we're going to take him from the body, from the push-off to the pull-down only. So he's going to glide, point his toes, work on his body balance, and he's going to take a pull-down from as far as he can reach to as far as he can pull. And he's going to try to, almost as if he's taking a lat pull down, have his hands turn outward, away from his body, toward the walls, and then he's going to grip the water right at the top by rounding his hands and getting a nice grip with his firm hands and forearms, keeping his elbows up high. From this position, he's going to bring his hands inward at an angle, right toward his belly button, keeping his body in line, his head still, and his back nice and flat. Fingertips are pointing to the bottom of the pool. At this spot, he's going to finish the pull-out, accelerate right toward the hips, right toward the thigh, and shrug his shoulders. So here we are. From here, out to the side, around the corner, right in toward the belly button. Fingertips are pointing to the bottom of the pool. Accelerate, shrug your shoulders. So now he's got this body line as he's gliding down the pool. So it's going to be glide, pull down, glide. Glide, pull down, glide, okay? Glide, pull down, and glide. Okay, so the third step in the breaststroke pullout for Dak is going to be, what do you do after you finish the glide and you shrug your shoulders and you're riding your line? We've got to recover in the tightest, most streamlined way possible, and the way to do that is to bring the hands up inside the line of the body, one hand on top of the other, letting the hands lead first instead of the elbows. A lot of swimmers make a mistake of letting the elbows lead the recovery, and they end up getting a lot of resistance outside the line of the body. We want, after you shrug the shoulders, let the hands lead, elbows stay in tight on the body, and the hands come up right in front of your face. I have a way that we teach it, and we call it, as the hands get to the nose, the heels start to lift. As the hands get past the eyes, then you kick and extend into the first stroke, okay? So all we're going to ask Dak to do is recover his arms this time and keep his head down, looking at the bottom of the pool. So it's going to be glide, pull down, glide, shrug, and recover. Okay, without a breaststroke kick yet, okay? Glide, pull down, glide, and recover. And the goal is to try to get, for an older girl or guy, to try to get about half of the length of the pool. And that was pretty good.